What's up, what's up, what's up? How's everybody doing today? Hopefully freaking fabulous. I'm Desi. If you're new, if you're not new, welcome freaking back. You already freaking knew that. And you knew I was going to say that. So, just a question. We're gonna dive in a little more into manifestation in a more direct manner, even though it's basically what I've been channeling, talking about this whole entire time. Well, at least most recently. Let me just ask you this. Just connect some dots for you. If everything that exists in this world had to be a thought first, just think about that. Is that true or is that false? There's no way you could say that's false. No way. Not even possible. Okay? So if that's the case, and your reality is a mirror of your inner reality, that right there also proves that all is mental. Are you following me here? So let's just get this straight. The law of mentalism and the law of mirroring is literally just the law of assumption. Different words, same shit. Just saying. So what you assume to be true is going to be reflected to you as true on a person-to-person basis. So why would you not believe with just what I've said? How could you not believe manifestation works? How could you believe that manifestation just doesn't work for you? That's absolutely silly. That's silly. That's irrational. That right there is irrational. Just saying. What makes your thoughts so special? Because guess what? Whether you believe it or you don't believe it, the law is the law and it is still in action. So are you going to let it work for you or work against you? That's the question. Are you going to believe that it works for you? Or are you going to believe that it doesn't work for you? Are you going to consciously choose? Because manifestation, it's not a thinking process, guys. It's not. It's a choosing process. It's a choice. And it is a continual choice. It's not wondering the hows or the whens or the whys. It's literally just choosing what and knowing that it's done. This to me, I believe, 3:33 on the timer, is what keeps people from actually creating what they desire. You choose it and you just keep choosing it. You don't think about it. You don't need to think about it. The more you think, the more you're resisting the truth that your thoughts and beliefs are your reality. Why try and talk yourself out of it? And understand this, guys. Let's just talk a little bit about shifting and manifesting. It's the same thing, just different words. I think a lot of people get caught up in all the, what do they call it, jargon? No, if you really just look at it, plain and simple, it's just different words, same shit, different words. Shifting and manifesting is the same thing, just different way of saying it. Your crown chakra is ruled by the law of mentalism, which states all is mental. Your physical world is literally created from your mental, your thoughts, which are created from beliefs, per third eye, what projects this whole reality, your imagination, literally God. God lives right here in your imagination. And all those stories that you're conjuring up in there. That is God. This is ruled by the law of mirroring. Going down an even more esoteric way of explaining this, you are literally God, and we talked about this in the, maybe I'll put it up here, self-concept video. You are God experiencing itself through different perspectives, different stories, different reflections, per the law of correspondence / the law of mirroring. So, back to what I was saying, your crown chakra, if you've been in the spiritual community, it is what connects you to the divine matrix or the Akashic field, which is literally the quantum field or the realm of infinite. Notice how I said infinite. Infinite implies anything is possible. Infinite possibility, Akashic field, divine matrix, whatever you want to call it. So every time you switch your thoughts, you change your thoughts because you're thinking too much. You're not choosing, you're thinking. You are now A, shifting onto a different timeline, B, manifesting something different. And the only reason you shift your thoughts or timelines is because you aren't believing in the law. It's the law. You can't get around it. So what's it going to be? You're going to let it work for you? You're going to let it work against you? Which one's it going to be, friends? This is number 2 most important thing. Okay? In my opinion, it's not believing that you have, which you do, by the way, you do. Everything exists now. There is no past, there is no future. It's right now. And if you could just believe in manifestation, conscious creation, or the law of assumption, whatever you want to call it, it'll all be right here. Most important thing is realizing it is real and you in fact really are God. It's the only thing that I feel holds people back. It's not believing in that specific thing and pinpointing. This is why I tell clients all the time, okay, when you start doubting and you notice your thoughts are shifting, that's when you go right back to the law of mentalism and the law of mirroring. Because the moment you start thinking different, guess what? The law of cause and effect comes into play. Action, reaction. That's why it is key. Persistence, I'm sure you've heard other people say this, persistence, diligence, and commitment is absolutely key. Continuing to choose and choose and choose and choose over again until you see exactly what it is that you've chosen. Tell clients this all the time. The moment you notice your thoughts shifting, the moment you notice yourself wavering and thinking a different story or a different outcome, that is when you need to go back home and realize who you are and realize it is the law and you are not special. You are not the exception to the law. Your thoughts create your reality. So what's it going to be? It's not that you don't believe in your desires, it's that you're doubting the law itself. And And there's literally nothing to do. This is why people start thinking. They start asking themselves all these questions of the hows and the whens. No, just that's not your job. It's not your job to figure that out. That is literally the universe's job. That is literally your subconscious mind. And it's the subconscious. It's what you're not conscious of. So why are you trying to become conscious of the subconscious's job? I'm just saying. So, if you're struggling with manifestation, I would evaluate this. And if you're one of those people that really needs to see it to believe it, start small with little things that you don't have a lot of resistance to, or you're not emotionally dependent on, or, I mean, you shouldn't be emotionally dependent on anything because you are the one who chooses how you feel at the end of the day, but something that you don't feel emotionally attached to, or your survival needs are attached to. Pick something very small, like it's not going to make a difference to you whether or not you manifest it, and watch it happen. I always use this as an example. Say you're going to see like a hot pink Tesla, something you don't see every day, something that is not very common at all. Say you're going to see one. Let it go and watch that shit appear to you. Shit you not. It will happen. Pick little things that don't matter. And that, you will see it and you will really believe it. Because when we experience something, it triggers emotional responses within us. And those emotions are what impress the subconscious mind. So, just want to put that out there. Love you all. Number 2 rule is you must believe in the law. Once you choose it, it is done. You start doubting it, you just have to remember, no, my thoughts create, per the law of mentalism, per the law of mirroring. Therefore, it is already done. There's nothing left to think about. There's nothing left to do. It's done. And you sit back and you relax. That is the key. So, love you all. Have a freaking beautiful day. We'll see you on another video. Bye!